Before you all get very cozy, I asked Calvin to put these phrases up on the screen because sometimes it's easier to see it than to hear it, because I'm offering an appreciative joy practice with some phrases that maybe you haven't heard before. So we're going to begin with, it could be how wonderful you are in your being, or I appreciate how you are in your being, depending on if wonderful feels a little too like, oh my God, that's a bit intense. So how wonderful you are in your being. This is following up from both Booker's talk on Sangha and the beautiful talk that Ian just gave about generosity, and this expression of generosity and appreciating others and their presence. And usually we begin with ourselves and then go to others, but with appreciative joy as the practice, traditionally you begin with others and then go to yourself. So how wonderful you are in your being. And this can be directed to us here for one set of phrases, or it could be your honey or your pet, or wherever you feel that appreciation of how wonderful you are in your being. I delight you're here in my life, here in the Sangha, here in the world. I take joy in your good fortune. Whatever good fortune you have, I take joy in. May your happiness continue. And so we'll begin with those phrases, and then Calvin, can you go to the next one? And then we'll go to ourselves. How wonderful I am in my being. I delight I'm here. I take joy in my good fortune. May my happiness continue. How wonderful I am in my being, or I appreciate my being. This is from Christina Feldman's book on the Four Divine Abodes. And so it, depends what phrasing you feel most comfortable with. I delight I'm here. I'm here. I'm so happy to be in the Sangha, and I take joy in my good fortune that I'm part of the Sangha, or part of our relationship, honey, or part of my community, not only the Dhamma community, but other communities. Or I take joy in my good fortune for me being here at Dhamma Dena as well, and may my happiness continue. So I'm going to like say this and guide us a number of times, and then we can say it to ourselves in silence. So, and we'll begin with how wonderful you are. I delight you're here. I take joy in your good fortune, and may your happiness continue. Thanks, Calvin. That is good. And then I just wanted to, I wanted to say a few words about this practice as a practice that is a traditional practice of strengthening the heart. So the practice of cultivating this kind of joy that we're cultivating, taking joy in ourselves, our fortune, our good fortune, taking joy in others' good fortune, is the traditional practice to strengthen the heart to hold sorrow and pain, difficulty and grief. And in my own life and journey in the practice, it has been a tremendous refuge for me and strength for me to turn not only towards metta, but to turn towards appreciating myself. And I'm not going to just stay with those one phrases when I guide you, I appreciate my being. I'm going to invite you to take some time to contemplate which parts of your being you appreciate. And both Booker and Ian set the path or gateway for that through their Dhamma talks. And we can go a little deeper then. What is it that I really appreciate about myself? I appreciate my courage. I know that lives strongly in me. And a sense of easily accessible compassion. You know, just like that's an energy that comes up for me. And for some of us, it might be our determination. That's also strong in me. For some of us, it might be equanimity, that we have that we find ourselves more in balance as a great gift that's given to us. Or patience, that is definitely something that I would not first say is my strength. But it is some of your strengths, patience. And or it could be truthfulness, or being ethical, you know, or really noticing how that has changed over time. I can appreciate and take joy in how I wasn't very ethical as a teenager in all kinds of ways. And now how much I am, that change from coming closer to my heart and caring more about harming myself and harming others. So it is very easy when we turn towards ourselves to look at our beautiful qualities that we might touch one and then go into, but I'm not this and I'm not that, and maybe I'm a little compassionate, but you know, with this and this and this person, forget it, I'm not compassionate at all. In this practice, we just stay with where these beautiful energies are living and how they're expressed. And Ian talked about generosity. Where are we generous? Like, I feel generous with food. You know, it's easy to say, here, are you hungry? What kind of tea do you want? Just, you know, small things like that. Yeah, just like, yeah, what can I offer you? And so that, but when it comes to, well, I think I just go to my impatience, you know, like that's like impatience comes up a lot. So stay with where you appreciate these beautiful energies. And I've mentioned this before, that in that Dhamma talk when on love, and I quoted Sheila Rowbotham about that those in the location of being targeted by institutions or oppressed, we don't have the reflection that privileged communities have. And so we're invisible to ourselves. And it is so true that often our beautiful qualities are invisible to ourselves. And so haven't you heard people say, oh, wow, thank you, or wow, I really dig you, or whatever they say, I don't know. And that's such an old 60s expression, shows my age. And how we just like, oh, that's nothing. You know, someone will really say thank you, and you'll be like, oh, you know, it's okay. And it's like not like respecting and honoring these blessings and gifts and beautiful energies that are living inside of us. And we want together as a Sangha, to honor ourselves and each other and our beautiful qualities, to say, yeah, I appreciate you. Your presence has really made a difference, seeing your picture on that screen. And I want you to hear that and not just fob it off with, oh, it's nothing, because it isn't nothing. It is something, and it's something big and beautiful. It's like co-creating our reality of who we are, fully who we are. And then we do that for ourselves, because I know this isn't always true of greedy types, because I have some friends who are very greedy types. And greedy types often overestimate their beautiful qualities. So they have to practice renunciation. But aversive types totally underestimate theirs. But in general, we are invisible to ourselves. And so this is a practice of making ourselves visible, and in that process strengthening our hearts and minds to carry what's challenging and difficult. So that's the introduction. Now you can get cozy, and whatever is most comfortable for you, which is the traditional invitation for these practices of the divine abodes, is to get really cozy. And if we were all in one room, it would be like a great slumber party together. Because here in this room, it's a slumber party, a little slumber party, everyone on the floor with their blankies. And taking some time to reconnect with your body. You can do that by stretching or moving and feeling that, or by being still, whatever works for you. And we'll begin with calling in the Sangha to begin with. All of us together, or one person or two. I appreciate your being. I delight you are here. I take joy, I feel joy at your good fortune, being here and other parts of your life that good fortune describes. Your good fortune coming into connection with the Dhamma. I take joy in that. May your fortune and happiness strengthen and continue. Bless you in your life. We've all heard each other's stories and experiences in our small groups. And so we can say, I appreciate your being. Thank you for sharing yourself. and selves. I delight you are here. I take joy in your good fortune. I feel joy in all your good fortunes, everything that has been a good fortune. May you continue to experience these, be happy in these. And if you would like to call someone who is dear to you into your heart space, or a being, or even a place, I appreciate your being. I delight that you are here in my life. It's really a joy for me. Thank you. I take joy in all your good fortune and successes, and all that you have achieved or created. Or brought into being. May your happiness continue. May you continue to strengthen in all these blessings. Be happy in them. In your own rhythm, staying with one person or extending these wishes out to others, friends, family, colleagues. I'll say it one last time. I appreciate your being. I delight you're in my life. Thank you. I feel happy and have joy at your good fortune. All your successes. May your happiness continue. If you feel ready, coming back to yourself, allowing these people to be released. Taking one or any or all of these phrases. I appreciate my being. I delight that I'm here. I have joy in my good fortune. May my happiness continue. I appreciate my being. I delight that I'm here. I feel joy at all my good fortune. May my happiness continue. Then, if you feel comfortable becoming more specific, I appreciate your determination. for living inside of me and guiding me. May you strengthen and continue to bless me. I appreciate you caring for living inside of me. May you continue to guide me, bless my life. Strengthen. Shower me with blessings of caring. Thank you for living inside of me. Thank you. For all the times I have felt wisdom, or just maybe one of the times of discernment, knowing clearly my path or a path. Thank you, wisdom for living inside of me, discernment, knowing, clear understanding, for all the ways you guided me to the Dhamma, to the Sangha, to being queer by trans, non-binary. Thank you for living inside of me. Thank you for the blessings you've brought. May you continue to strengthen and show me the path. For my generosity, whether it's keeping the door open for someone, or offering myself and my presence to family members, children, my lovers, partners, friends, organizations. Thank you, generosity, for living inside of me and for the blessings that you have brought me. May you continue to strengthen and show me the path. I take joy in you, appreciate you. I appreciate my being. I delight I am here. I take joy in my good fortune. May my happiness continue. I appreciate you, Sangha. I delight you're here. I take joy in your good fortune. May your happiness continue. May all your beautiful energies cradle you into your beds and support you in a lovely sleep. Good night. See you tomorrow morning.